back from the dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the countdown has just begun. Are you ready? Let's go.
Now we're back from the dead.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. And so I finally have the Ghost app video all edited and ready for you guys, but I did want to kind of give you a heads up. So a lot of stuff ended up happening the night that I had this ghost hunt, and it wasn't really meant to be an official ghost hunt. It was just meant to, compare equipment for you guys against the apps on like Android and iPhone. And it ended up turning into like a full-blown investigation without like DVR cams and stuff. A lot of stuff ended up happening. Our equipment ended up going dead, like completely dead, from all the energy that was going on. We captured a lot of really cool stuff. But the sad part is that I didn't get to review all of the apps that I wanted to review for you guys. So with that being said, there will be another series, I guess another episode or two, depending on how long it takes to get through these apps when it turns into an investigation. So watch out for those in the future. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go and let you guys watch what happened when I started comparing apps. I'll catch you guys back in a few. What gear do I have other than my Hello Kitty flashlight that is pink even though you can't see it in night vision? I have my phone in case we decide to use the Paranormal Puck by Bill Chappell. I brought the PSV7. I do have the new 11, but it's so large, I just don't think we need it tonight. I brought in just a regular digital recorder with a really loud speaker attached to it so that we don't have to drop the files. We can review them live right here. I brought in a millimeter. I brought in an EMF bear. I brought in both of the new Ovilus, which is the Ovilus 5 and the Ovilus 3. We have the Paranormal Puck right here. I did bring in the SLS cam because, I don't know, maybe we'll get bored and decide to use it. And the coolest thing that I have finally set up here is, this is the Flare 1. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. It's really tiny. It was connected to an iPhone 5, but I have since obviously switched. I actually have a 7 Plus now. So it's too small for this because the actual housing clips in to the actual phone, so it wasn't working. So I kind of had to jimmy rig it and buy a couple of external like plugs. But the coolest thing is that now I have the flare cam set up to my iPad. So if I turn the flare cam at me, hey, what's up guys? Isn't that cool? So if we get bored and we decide to use that tonight, we have it as an option. Okay, so with my iPhone, I have downloaded all of the major ghost hunting apps that I could find. So if there's any new app that basically was dropped today or within the last week, I probably don't have it because I literally spent days going through apps. I downloaded quite a few, but some of them, if they had really terrible reviews, I did not download them. I did pay for a few of them. I have no idea if they're going to work or if they're good or not, so we'll find out together. So basically, I have them in 3 separate categories. So this is my Flare app. So that's separate. We don't need that. But I have the ghost detecting app. So this is like radar and like the ITC apps. And then this is ghost hunting apps. So these apps are actually the ones that are made from Bill Chappell. So you have the iOvilus, the Paranormal Puck, this HT recorder. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I have used this before in investigations. I think it's like a $2.99 app. It's just a digital recorder, but it's great. You can actually see the levels rising for EVPs. So if you are looking for a decent app to keep on hand in case, you know, you have a spur of the moment ghost hunt, that app is a good one to have. Then I have the iGeophone. That's new from Bill Chappell. I've never used it before. I have an EMF meter. It's called EMFX from Bill Chappell. And the MagCam is something that Billy had used on Ghost Adventures. If you guys remember, I'm not sure which episode, it was the one he was sitting in the graveyard using it, and he thought he saw like 3 separate apparitions in the woods. So I did download that to see if we find some sort of legitimacy behind it. Let's go ahead and jump into the Ghost Detect apps. I'm just gonna start with the first one, and if I think they don't work, I'm gonna delete them when we're done with each app, and we will try to detect using these apps against either EMF meters or one of the other tools that I brought, okay? Let's get going, guys. One tip for all of my paranormal girls, I hope you're watching. If you are, comment below. I know that all of you wanted me to give you like ghost hunting tips. I can't really do it unless I'm like in the moment right now. So here's the first one, okay? Are you guys listening? First tip, if you're a girl and you're investigating, never ever wear leggings on night vision. Why? It will become see-through. It'll be like x-ray vision. How do I know? It's happened to me. Second, how do I know? It's happened to me. Second, how do I know? It's happened to me. Second, how do I know? It's happened to me. Second thing, never ever wear Spanx or anything that holds you in because you will see it through night vision, even through jeans. How do I know? I wasted an entire investigation at the Stanley Hotel. So if you're a lead investigator with girls on your team, or if you're a chick, don't do either of those things. Okay, so the first app that we're gonna try is in ghost detection. So this is it's called a ghost scanner. That's the title of it. And it looks like there's like a little green slimer in the middle with a kind of clearish red circle around it. So that's the first app we're gonna try. I've never tried any of these apps, by the way. This is the first time is with you guys. Okay, I don't know why it's telling me to touch fingerprint to scan. What is this?
It's the CIA.
Okay, it's telling me that I have 11 ghosts near me. I don't know what this does. Can you tell what it does? I'm gonna scan again. And Kim Kardashian just showed up. Just kidding. I don't know. It says there's 8 ghosts near me. I don't know, guys. There's no ITC. There's no detection like radar. So I don't really get the point of this. I don't know how an app can tell you how many ghosts are around you by your thumbprint. So I'm gonna nix this one and say thumbs down. Okay, let's go on to the second app, which is a detection app. So this one is called Ghost Detector, and it's a gray app with a GD for Ghost Detector, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna open it and see what happens. Okay, so this is like an EMF meter. So this will be easy to debunk. I'm actually gonna, what? Okay, so the second app that we're going to do for detection is called Ghost Detector GD with like a grayish background. So I'm gonna open it. Okay, this looks like it's an EMF meter, and it says to start it, you hit detect. So before I start this, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the like regular millimeter to use so that we can compare EMF via phone, EMF via millimeter. Every time I turn on my millimeter specifically, I do have the one with the antenna function. So I always make sure that it's running properly. So after I turn it on, push in the button cues on the back, I make sure that the antenna is functioning. which means if any energies come around, it's going to actually alert me. And also remember never to put electronics near, it's gonna make it go off. Okay, so I'm gonna hold them far from each other. Which direction do you want me to stand?
It's up to you.
Okay, so we just discovered that this app is so light that on night vision you can't really see it. So I'm gonna tell you guys what's happening if this app is actually going off. So currently I'm at 0 milligauss right now on the millimeter. It says it's 73.9 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit detect on the phone and see what happens. Absolutely nothing.
Hold it.
Oh. Okay, it says that I'm getting a 3.9, 15.3, 16.2. That was loud. Did you hear that? Okay, if there's anything in here, can you come up to either the phone in my hand or the millimeter in my hand and make them go off? Currently, they're both at 0. The phone says it's at 3.8. 13.7, 5.1, 1.3, 0. Millimeter is still at 0. Phone went up to 11, down to 2.2, 15.8. Clearly, there's anomalies that are around the millimeter. There are no anomalies that are captured around the phone while the app is running. So then how is the app detecting high levels of EMF bouncing around as fast as they are? The answer is easy. This app obviously doesn't work. It's not actually an EMF meter. And thank you to the energies that made themselves visible in order to show you guys how these apps are false. So let's just back up for 1 second, okay? Let's do a little bit of education on what an electromagnetic field is, right? So when you have an EMF meter, these were actually originally developed, well, not the millimeter, because this was, oh, we have a 1.1. Right? So when you have an EMF meter, these were actually originally developed, well, not the millimeter, because this was, oh, we have a 1.1. 0.5, 0.6, 0.2, 0, 0 on the phone. Okay, an EMF meter was originally developed for like plumbers or electricians. And it's to detect if there's any EMFs leaking in the walls, which could potentially detect a gas leak or some sort of an electrical interference. And that's when they need to actually get in the wall and fix it, right? Whatever it is. So when we say ghosts are made up of EMFs, what does that mean? This electromagnetic meter, okay, it actually sends a signal out and then it's able to, there was a huge orb right behind you, like a huge orb.
Camera not focus.
Every time I try to explain an EMF to you guys, something happens in here. So I'm not going to go into super detail because I'm assuming something will happen again. My point is, the way these are actually engineered, there was another orb. The way these are actually engineered, they are made to detect higher levels of EMF. Now your phone can technically detect EMFs because there's an antenna for signal to contact and communicate through, but it's very low. So for it to be bouncing around that much, it either means one of three things. The app is fake. It's so fast because it's such low frequencies that it can't determine what level the EMF is. Or lastly, there is contact, but I don't know why it would be bouncing from so low to so high with such low levels being able to be detected with EMFs. Now, this EMF meter has gone off a couple times, but this one's still at 0, 0. And I can't tell if you have to actually, I think you have to hold this down, which is really inconvenient, and so is the beeping while you're trying to investigate. So my opinion on this app, thumbs down. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next app, which is called Ghost Sensor, which is yellow beams and red beams, kind of like an EMF meter would be pulsating. Okay, So I'm assuming you walk around. You have to like hit something. So I'm assuming this is kind of like a K2 meter. So here's my K2 meter. I'm not a fan of K2 meters either, by the way. They also read very low levels of EMF. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of walk around for a minute and see if either of these go off. If anyone's in here, can you come up to either of these meters in my hand and make them go off? If someone's in here, can you at least make a noise so that we know that you're here? No reading so far still. Have you had anything in the cans?
No.
If anyone's in here, can you please come up to me and make either of these go off, or the millimeter that's in front of me? I mean, I'm getting nothing. I'm not a fan of a K2 anyways. So if this is acting as a K2, I'm concerned because a cell phone's EMF is already low. If this is acting like a K2, that means it's even lower than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give a thumbs down to this app as well. All right, next app is called the Ghost Observer, which is like a green and white app with like two little dots as eyes. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's kind of like a spirit box, I guess. Well, it says there's an EMF, a K2, and a milligauss, and there's a camera with it. Can you see it?
It says it's a ghost.
Where?
To your left.
So apparently there's a ghost in my wall. It sounds like Area 51 is communicating with my phone. Okay, oh, I have data. It says that it's a friendly spirit. It's age 58.
Really? It doesn't sound like a friendly. Translate.
Oh, the signal's been lost. It says that he's gone. And it says I need to download Candy Crush.
Ghost needs to switch to Verizon.
Thumbs down, guys. I don't have time for this. Like, I'm sorry, but I've never ever had a ghost come through and be like, oh, I'm a male, I'm 58. Unless I'm on a spirit box asking specific questions, there's not going to be an app that tells you that. And if there were, then all of us would be using that app. All right, next app. We're going to go with the one that is red and white, and it says GR Classic, also known as Ghost Radar Classic. Okay, so this is like, what's with all the ads, man? Like, they've got to pay for it somehow, you know? All right, so this is the kind of app that basically, it's kind of like an ITC app. So I'm going to pull out the Ovilus. It says it's hearing, right? Do you think that's okay.
It says it's a ghost right next to you.
Ready. So I'm going to pull out which Ovilus?
It says it's a ghost. Yeah, ghost is going.
But I need to pull out something to compare to it. I'm going to do the Ovilus 3. Fuck you. Did that say fuck you? Did that say fuck you? Should I go back to the phonetic? That's what it was on when it said fuck you.
I mean, what's the app doing?
The app is doing nothing. Wasn't it phonetic?
Melted.
Melted. Orb. You see an orb? So the phone says melted. Ovilus 3 says orb. Should I try dictionary mode? Let's just try dictionary mode with Obvious 3, okay? If anyone's here, can you please communicate through both? Electric. It says electric.
Pay attention to the app.
Bike. Electric bike. Still says melted. If anyone's in here, can you walk up to my phone? I just want to see if I can detect you on it. How many of you are here? Nothing new. You all right? Send. It says send on the Ovilus 3. That sounded like it said perfect, but it actually says it said think. Or urban, maybe? Urban, or didn't it? It didn't say think. Because it basically says it's EMF words that are coming up. So I don't know what other piece I could pull out the SLS to see if it detects anything, since this supposedly says it's mapped out. Should we try it? Okay, so I decided to, against this app, now compare it against the SLS cam, because if it says that it's currently, it says that, this is interesting. It says there's an anomaly detected in front of me, and on the map it had a dot on it, but it disappeared. So let's go this way. This is where I saw the dot. Is anyone in here? If someone's in here, can you stand in front of me? Can you stand on the table in front of me, the really big table in front of me? It's detecting stuff on the SLS, but not on the app. Still nothing on the app. Oh, we're detecting again. Is anyone here? If anyone's in here, can you come talk to me? If anyone's here, can you stand right in front of me? Seems like it's about to detect something, so I'm not gonna. Oh, there's something dancing. Look. Seems like it's about to detect something, so I'm not gonna. Oh, there's something dancing. Look. Look, look, look. There's something on the table. It's little. It's not. Oh my God. Seems like it's about to detect something, so I'm not gonna. Oh, there's something dancing. Look. Look, look, look. There's something on the table. It's little. It's not. Oh my God. Oh, it just disappeared. Oh, there it is again. Do you see it? Who's in here? Can you wave to the camera if you're in here? And it says on this app, interestingly enough, that there's something in front of us. So that's very interesting. There it is again. There it is again. It was on the table. It's little. Oh, like a child? I'm not sure. Oh, look. There was like a big person right here. Shit, it's gone. Okay, but it's not detecting it on the app again. This is like a tight squeeze. I think we need to get like a different angle on it. So I'm gonna go this way and then come back around. Sorry to walk by you if I make you nervous. So this app, guys, really quick, I don't know how I feel about this app. It did detect some stuff, so that makes me assume there is some sort of EMF going on. At the same time, I detected it on the SLS, but it's not very consistent. And that's where I would have a problem with it, using it, in an investigation, especially for legitimate evidence. But now that we're getting some sort of action here on the SLS, I feel like we should go ahead and run with it. So since we were getting a lot of interaction on the SLS, I've decided to kind of go with it and just kind of try to communicate. Just do one more sweep. Oh my god, it's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He like ran from us. Oh, there he is. Hey, can you wave? Hi, nice to see ya. Hey, you're waving to me. Thank you. How are ya? I can see you. It's nice to see you, whoever you are. Can you do like way out here like this? Action detected. Hey, you're still there. Can you put your arm out to the side like me? Oh, there's two. Hey, what's up? Are you still doing the dance? Are you dancing? It looks like you might be dancing. What about like this? Can you go like this? Just trying to see if you understand intelligent communication. You know what I mean? You're really tall. You're still there. You're still hanging out. Are you Native American? He went like this. Do you see? He's like this. Are you related to us? He like threw both arms up. Looks like he's talking with his hands, you know what I mean? If anyone else is here, can you go stand by whoever this is in front of me? He's like talking. Do you see this? Is there a little kid here too? I thought I saw a little kid a little bit ago. Look, do you see he's still like talking, or is he dancing? Looks like he's dancing, like the elbow. Do you see it?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's dancing. He's got like the elbows in like this. It's
Busting a move.
you're busting a move, man. You're pretty good at this. Is that like the 60s move? That looks like they're very 60s move. That was like a whole twist. He like did a whole turn. Did it just freeze? That was weird. Sorry, my camera froze. Give it another minute. There we go. I can still see you. Cool. That's awesome. I don't know who you are, but that's so cool. You're getting me some like really great evidence. I really appreciate it. I wasn't expecting this. Who was a dancer? My grandmother was a dancer. Is this grandma? Is this grandma? I don't know if she really did any boogie though. She wasn't really down like to boogie. And this person, you're getting down, man. I don't know what you're doing, but can you put both arms out to the sides for me, like a T shape, like this? Just to see if you understand. No, he's gonna boogie. What is the deal? Do you see this? If you shout really loud, Blake will be able to hear you. There was like a noise over there. Did you hear it? Mm-hmm. That height, my Uncle Kelly was very tall. He put his arms up. Did you see that? And my Uncle Kelly was from the 60s, actually, now that we're talking about boogie. Are you Uncle Kelly? Are you Uncle Kelly? Are you Uncle Kelly? Are you Uncle Kelly? What if I back up? Oh, there's another person. Are they dancing together? It's like a little person down there. Like, do I need to be closer or further away? Oh my god. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. They're like breakdancing. Are you breakdancing? I don't understand what you're doing. And even if I was mapping the lamp, why was there another one there? Look, 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 look.
Oh, shit.
Do you see it?
Yes.
There's two. They look like they're floating like higher above us. If you're there, can you touch my hand? Look, does it look like he's reaching his arm out?
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a third one. Oh my god, do you see this? So there's 3 of you here. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see?
Yeah.
They're literally having a dance off. Man, whoever's in the middle, you're getting down, bro. I embarrassed him. He like disappeared. I'm super close to you, I think. Oh my god, look. Did you see it? This is my hand, guys. I just want to know what the energy feels like.
Looks like he's trying to.
Yeah, he's holding my hand. Oh my god. Do I know you? My god, this is crazy. I want to go get like a spirit box or something, but I'm afraid to walk away. Like I don't wanna lose you guys if you're willing to be on camera. What if I put my hand out again? Can you reach out to me again? Look, his hand or arm is literally crossing over my hand. Do you see it? That's never done that before. This is so cool. You guys are awesome, whoever you are. This is amazing. Can you guys talk to me through the Ovilus? Carol? I don't know a Carol. Look, the third one showed up again. Or. This guy's like headbanging in the middle. Is there a reason you guys look like you're floating? Is there a reason you're floating? Like, it's like holding my hand, look. Whoever's on this side and on this side, you're like very calm demeanor. And whoever's in the middle is like... Up. Yeah, you're up. That's right. Here's my hand. Can you grab my hand? Isn't that weird? Look at that. What does it say? Say F you?
That's phonetics. So that's weird.
What?
So everything was fully charged. Now your Ovilus 4 and your spirit box are there.
You're kidding, the spirit box is too? I just saw a big orb right there.
Yeah.
What about the digital recorder? guys willing to...
Dead.
You're kidding. Show me the camera so I can talk about it. Okay guys, I had everything fully charged. I have no idea what's going on. I have basically 3 full-bodied apparition anomaly, however you want to word it, on the SLS. And I decided I was going to try to pull out another piece of equipment to communicate, like Spirit Box, Ovilus, or the digital recorder. And they are all dead. They all have been freshly charged and new batteries, and they're completely dead. Which is very interesting because it seems like there has been 3 people standing here with me for a while. So, did you guys kill my batteries on everything? Really wanted to chat with you. Did you guys kill my batteries on everything? Really wanted to chat with you. Can you go up to the EMF meter and make it beep? It's right behind you right there. It's the red one. You see what I'm talking about? You have to like really get close to it and touch it. You have to like, there's like an antenna. Like you just scared one of them, but she was trying to, I don't know why I said she, that's weird. She looked like she was bending down to try to get to it. This looks like a dead spider. Who's hanging like that? Horrible. Whoever was in the middle looks like they're full of shit, like really big time. That was weird, it froze, look. Can you, one of you guys go up to the EMF meter for me? This one is trying to touch it, look. You can see the arm like hitting it, do you see it? Look. It's like, I've never captured something like this for so... Wait a second, did that energy just drop in from the ceiling? Watch this replay. So long. Have you?
No.
So long. Have you?
No.
So long. Have you?
No.
Where'd the little one go? The one looks like it's trying to like sit and get comfortable or something. Okay guys, I'm gonna turn this off. Is there anything you want to do before I shut it off? Like wave or... No? There's the little one again. Look, they're still there. I turned away and came back and they are still freaking there. Okay guys, I'm gonna turn this off. Is there anything that you can say to Blake in the camera or me in the camera? Is there anything you want to say to me if I come over here? Got it?
Yeah, go stand in the doorway.
What if I come stand here? Is that okay? Are they still there? They are. I can feel it. I'm on fire, like with energy.
SLS isn't picking them up. No, yep, the one.
This one?
Yeah. It's busting the move.
Can you pat me on the head? Yeah, look at the millimeter, guys. I mean, my screen's busted there, but totally dead. Totally freaking dead. And it was in the middle of that whole thing with the SLS cam. You guys, I hate to tell you this, but I'm gonna post this tomorrow. I did not get through hardly any of the apps because I cannot believe that I ended up capturing a bunch of stuff on the SLS cam.
It was just behind you busting a move.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it still recording on the SLS?
I haven't touched it.
Okay. Are you back here? Can you come stand by me?
It literally like popped up on your shoulder. Did like a move.
Like little?
Well, like behind you.
Okay. Can you guys come stand by me before I have to shut the camera off? I'd just like to say goodbye. This side? This side? What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
Was that a dog?
No,
Cat?
no,
Meow?
no. You're here, can you come stand next to me? Kitchen? 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 Kitchen?
I didn't even know it was there.
It's like knocking in the kitchen. You don't hear that? Did you hear it? Who's in the kitchen? Come out of the kitchen. Come chat with me. Is that walking? Did you hear walking? How many of you are in here? I can't even communicate with you because you killed all of my instruments. They're all dead. Any movement on the SLS? Okay, that was weird. It felt like there was just like a really big shadow coming towards me right here on the side. Like from this side. Okay guys, last opportunity before I shut off the camera. If you want to come stand next to me, if you want to say something in the microphone, this is your last opportunity to do that. I'm going to count back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What was that? Did you hear that?
That was an animal.
It was? Are you sure?
Or a car. It was outside.
Nuh-uh. That sounded like a male, like a deep male voice, I swear. So that was it. Wasn't that crazy? Like, we got some really amazing, awesome evidence that was unexplainable. I was unprepared for it. Yes, the investigation was in my house. No, I don't condone people doing investigations in their house, but I put up really strict boundaries between, you know, I guess my spirituality and maybe my spirit guides, meditation, whatever. I also keep my house very protected with like salt water and crystals, so I don't let a lot of things get in my house that's bad. So nobody leave me comments saying that, you know, I shouldn't have done that, or that, you know, that was really scary, and you need to remember that it's bad that you're inviting stuff in. Trust me, I smudged afterwards, I cleansed the house, but I'm gonna be truthful. Even though that last EVP we got said leave, I don't really feel like there was any bad energy in here, and I'm not regretting the investigation. I didn't have anything bad happen afterwards. I scooted out whatever was in, and I'm actually really grateful for whoever showed up because they helped me with the apps to show you guys what was going on and the truth behind them. Of course, I'm open-minded to apps. It would be wonderful if we could access things through our iPhones or through our smartphones, you know, to start an investigation really quick, but I don't think we're gonna have the best outcome with most of these apps, but I'll stay optimistic. And make sure you leave me comments below on what you guys thought about the investigation. Did you think it was cool? Because I thought it was so awesome. Stay tuned, I'll also be giving another video or investigation on more apps, so don't worry, there's more to come. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me good comments below, follow me on social media, and I will catch you guys next time.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. Back from the dead. Back from the dead.